I wish I would have started in new construction when I first started real estate investing. I'm telling you right now, I've done so many fix and flips that now looking back on all the crazy mistakes that I made trying to do fix and flips and try to make them work, they really did not. Now that I'm doing new construction and just focusing on building duplexes, it is a much smoother process, more predictable process, and we are getting ready to get this one here ready for the final inspection, which is called the certificate of completion. Some places call it the certificate of occupancy, but let's go. Let me show you some pictures here of where we are. Now, we're getting a bunch of stuff here taken out of the property. That's one of the things that I've emphasized very, very heavily with the guys that are working out there. I'm going to get everything out. I don't want any paint cans, nothing inside of it. We got to get everything out. Tomorrow is going to be the inspection by the city. We've already passed all the other inspections. The air conditioning is passed, the electrical, the plumbing, everything's already passed. Now we're at the stage where the city will sign off on it and say, okay, you're ready to occupy this property with some tenants, or if you want to sell it. So let's check it out here. Man, this place is looking fantastic. It is nice and bright. We had it cleaned on Sunday, and we have the island here with the countertop looking really, really good. I like this kind of countertop because it's not super busy. Sometimes when you get countertops, they can have just too many like distracting patterns and all that stuff. It kind of really, ties in with the floor well, and it looks good. The black matte finishes, it came out really, really well. This is another picture of the kitchen on the A side. Now, these things that I get here, these are Amazon purchases. They don't have to be super crazy high quality or super expensive. Now, if you go to some of the big box stores, you may be paying like $3 or $4 for a set of these. But if you look on Amazon, you can get these for a lot better price. And just shop them around. You'll be able to get good quality stuff that works well. Same thing with the fans. These are small rooms, really, when you think about it. They're not very, very big. And so if you get a smaller fan like this, I know it looks kind of small. I mean, it looks small to me. Most people won't even notice this. But as you, as the builder, if you're trying to get into new construction, you don't need to pay super expensive amounts of money for these fans. They're contemporary looking. They look nice. They'll move the air, circulate the air around the bedroom to kind of help with the utility bills if you don't want to have the air conditioning on super, super high. So it looks good. Let me show you a quick video. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you a quick video. We're coming in on the A side, which is the side on the MLK Street property. And okay, back this up real quick. Yes, I realized that we did this here. I actually got this taken care of, but after I took this video, make sure that there was a lock in there. And this is the kind of stuff that I send over to the contractors, right? I make these videos. I'm like, hey guys, we got to make sure we get rid of this ladder, the one on the floor, the cleaning supplies, this stuff here, all these things that are just hanging out. We got to get rid of all this stuff. So look, we're missing at that point. We're missing we're missing the handles on the refrigerator. I just want to make sure that I'm not like losing my mind here because this picture was taken after. You can see the handles are on there, but on the other picture on the video, they're not quite there just yet. So anyway, but it's already cleaned up. We got the thermostat in. The mirrors, oh my gosh, we're supposed to be getting the mirrors here the next couple of days, or actually tomorrow. We got a couple of small things here. Again, remember, this was before, the video was taken before the, what is it? The refrigerator handles were on. So we're also missing a piece here. We actually got professional pictures done today. And so hopefully we'll get those back and you'll see how that's finished up. So I think I took this video on Sunday. Anyway, so you can see the place is looking fantastic, man. Fans working, everything looks good. Lights are working. Now we're going into the master bedroom. Big, big bathroom. Got the tub toilet and the sinks, and then you have a massive, massive walk-in closet. So, man, all right, guys, this thing's going to be rented out for $1,600 a month. That's $3,200 for one structure. This is the big benefit of building duplexes is that you're able to benefit from doing one loan. You get two doors, and it's a huge, huge win, honestly, for you as a builder, as investor, landlord, whatever you want to call yourself. whatever we like to call ourselves or whatever I want to say there. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that learning new construction is such a big thing. In my opinion, I wish I would have started in new construction many years ago. And the biggest reason why is because new construction is more predictable. The numbers are more predictable, the process is more predictable. You can get a better sense of how much it's going to cost you. The only variable is going to be the land, right? And so from that perspective, it does make it easier versus how I was doing stuff before, where we were buying houses that needed a lot of work. And if you haven't seen it, let me show you real quick. This is the type of house that I was buying. Houses with massive amounts of foundation problem, houses with graffiti on them, houses that just needed a ton of work, dead animals inside. Look at this. It had an entire bee colony inside the walls that we did not know about until after we bought it. After we bought it. That is just, and then I had to pay a company to come out and get these guys out of there. Then we had to do framing work because all of the framing that was behind here needed to be replaced. And then of course we had to do insulation, and then we had to do little sheetrock repairs, stuff that it was not in the budget because I did not know. Even though we got an inspection on this house, I remember paying for an inspector to come out, and that was not something that people just catch. It's just who would have known? Anyways, at the end of the day, I got tired of doing this, all the stuff that you see here on the screen, and so I just decided to do something else, okay? And this is how the whole entire duplex built-to-rent system kind of just came about, mostly because I was just tired of doing these fix and flips that came with crazy surprises that hit my budget, and then the profit kept shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And so now we're doing something different. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to join my free school community where we learn how to do all this stuff, I'll post a link on there. I got an extra free video for you guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much.